here with Shelley Lee, who is a teacher at Helen Ballot Elementary School, and today is the first day of this teacher strike. Now, my understanding is there are 3 remaining issues to be resolved, including what?
So the 3 issues are: we want parity in funding for our library, PE, and music. We want lower class sizes at our kindergarten, first, in our primary grade levels, not at the price of having higher class sizes at our upper elementary, and then also at the secondary level, looking at lower class sizes there too, like not having some class periods being really super high, like 40 students. So looking at having some caps there. And then the third and final issue is having the local cost of living CPI, which is what we already had in the 2020, 2023 contract.
And the district's offer, their final offer yesterday was 5.7% COLA. And my understanding is that you want 8.9% as a union, but that in the negotiations they're somewhere in the middle between those 2 numbers.
Yeah, and I'm not at the table, but what I know is looking at the ask is like we're just looking at having the same CPI terms that we had in our last contract that I helped negotiate in 2020.
Also, Shelley, this is the first time this has ever happened in Camas, right?
Yeah, as far as I know, CEA, I think, became an organized association sometime in the mid-'70s. I've been here for over 20 years. We have some teachers in 30 years, and nobody can think of a time that there has been Camas educators picketing their schools. We did have a strike vote in 2018, but of course, as you know, we never had to go on the line. That we were able to come to resolutions at the table with our administration. So this is kind of a shock to all of us that we are on the lines picketing.
Nice, you guys. I was like, Paige looks so old now.
We need to get it done, right? For our educators, for our students.
Good evening, my name is Jeff Lindsay. I'm married to Erin Lincoln, who's currently the librarian at Camas Elementary. Tonight, I heard the word risk used with relation to our budget and with relation to our kids. Now, I'm not a gambling man, but if I were to gamble, it would be on my twins who attended Camas High School, who have grown up the majority of their life here.
That being said, we're dealing with a very, very different year this year. I appreciate the comments, but it hasn't been for a lack of trying. Both the CEA bargaining team, the district bargaining team has been working round the clock to get this done, and that's the honest truth. I was with them all weekend long, our Saturdays, our Sundays, and we'll be at it tonight. And we'll get it done until we get it done. And that's the truth.
Why did you meet today? Why did you meet
I can't answer that. I'm sorry. We were not approached to meet today. We gave our final offer. We will be meeting tonight after the board meeting. There was no reason for us to not meet today at all. And so we're meeting when both parties can usually meet. And that's tonight at 7:30, if not sooner, whenever the board meeting ends. There's no reason for me to not to be fully transparent with you. I want to get this done as well. My kids are at home as well. As far as looking into the future, I as a superintendent, along with this board, we absolutely have an obligation to value and take care of our teachers. My wife is an SLP in this district. It's personal for me, personal for all of us on this board. But we also have an obligation to be responsible stewards, because what we don't want to happen is what happened last year and have to look at cutting again. That was absolutely heartbreaking to do. So as a superintendent, it's a tough balance, and those of you who do own businesses, those of you who have been in this boat before, you know what I'm dealing with as a superintendent, you know what this board is dealing with, and you know what both bargaining teams are dealing with. Because we have to look at 4 contracts, not just 1. We have to look at the budget over time, not just today. We will get this done. We will get these kids back into school. We will get our teachers back where they belong. And it's just going to take a little longer than we wanted to. That's a promise to you. So you can feel how you want to feel. You can say what you want to say. We will get the teachers in the classroom and we'll get the students where they belong. We just need a little bit more time.